Hello everybody, Frayboy15 here, and I figured I'd show you guys all a little something that I have discovered in my many hours of playing Minecraft. Uh, I think it's a very interesting, well, phenomenon, I suppose is the word for it, because it demonstrates how the mobs do their pathfinding and also allowing you to exploit it without breaking any of the in-game rules. Now, I've covered this quite a few times on my Twitch streams, and I'm working on shortening those so that way I can, get them put it up on YouTube and everything. But I think this is uh, interesting enough for its own standalone video, I suppose. So I'm going to make a new creative map here, and we will call this Science Galore, I suppose. I might be doing some other experiments on here. And for anyone wondering, this is the 1.14 version, so it is Village and Pillage. The only update to not have update in the name, but everyone insisted on adding update anyway. Who cares? It's funny. Alright, so once this gets loaded up, I will be right back. Okay, so I've got this world loaded up, and I've added a couple of things to my hotbar because we are going to be doing some science here. If I could just find a nice flat spot, I suppose this will work. And all we're going to need to test this out is a little room.
Let's see, that should be about, okay, 7. Absolutely zero creativity here. And we're also going to need one there. Ooh. Sure, there. Now it's at least slightly amusing and creative.
Alright, so if I put these zombies in here, they can walk straight through. If I put the door here, they cannot walk through because they'll recognize that there's a door. If you look over at the targeted block information on the right side, you've got Minecraft oak door, facing north, half upper, hinge right, blah blah blah, all of the important visual information. And we've got open and powered. Powered would be, a redstone thing, but open is what we care about. Right now it's set to false, and so zombies in their, normal state aren't going to try pathing through it. If I open the door, they will path through, and they will walk out and burn themselves. How terrible for them. Alright, now that you look at the door, we've got zombies pressing up against it as if they're desperate to get through. And if you look over at the block data, we've got the open value set to true. The door is now facing west, and I have set it to be open, which means that it should be this way when it's closed. Now that zombie was already standing in the door, so yeah, he of course is going to be walking straight through. That's the only way that this doesn't work. But if I set my game mode to survival, the zombies will walk straight up to the door and be unable to walk through it because their pathing AI does not calculate this door as being passable because it is false, and that is the only thing they're going to be checking. They're not checking which direction it faces. They're not checking anything except for whether or not this door is open. And this works for literally every mob except the spider, because the spider's pathing AI is pick an XZ coordinate and move towards it, climb up anything in your way. They totally throw off the complete hacksaw-ness of this. Oh, for crying out loud. There we go. Oh, what the heck. I'll show you that it works with rabbits, too. See? They can't get through it, but if I close it, they will immediately try and get out. Uh-oh. We got rabbits stuck in the door. How cute. Alright. So yeah, this works with creepers, too. They can't get through the door either. And if I could just find a skeleton. Here we go. Oh good, that rabbit made it out. So yeah, you can get this place pretty filled up before any of the mobs get forced out. Oop. There goes one of them. I think that was a... Oh, geez, I don't know. Some kind of... who cares? It was entertaining. Alright, got the damage fixed. We're all good to go. And night is approaching. So, the point that I am making right here is that by placing your doors sideways, it gives you a very good way to have basic safe houses that operate perfectly. You can walk through them whenever you want. Oh, I'm going to pick all this stuff up. Let's not clutter the area. So you can have a safe house that, you know, you can have the door visually shut and mobs can't get in. Or you can have the door be visually open and the mobs won't even bother trying to get in. We've got this husk over here. I'm going to grab his attention. Yep, that's right. That's right. I'm a nice, tasty-looking... Oh, I don't know. Playable character? I think they go after the non-playable characters, too. But if I shut the door... I should put up a torch in here. I don't have the material for it, though. Come on, buddy. Where are you? Alright, see? He's trying to get at me, but he can't because the door is quote-unquote open. Well, no, he's trying to get at me because the door is open, but he can't because it's actually physically obstructing his entry. So if I flip it to shut, so to speak, then he completely ignores me because he can no longer find his way in here. This is no longer a direction he's allowed to go. And this is all sorts of hilarious because a very unscrupulous type person could set up their doors like that. And, okay, now that he's out of the way, get this facing the correct direction. So now we've got these double doors that do the exact same thing. And you can just be out and about, minding your own business. And then, uh-oh, there's all these monsters. They're gonna kill you. Better get to safety as quick as you can. And the most they can do is just walk in front of it slightly menacingly. You shut one of the doors, and they still can't get at you because they'll immediately go towards one of the shut doors because that's the one that says it's open. Of course, you have to be careful with this, because if you have enough mobs crushing up on the outside... Let's see. Let's lay down a bunch of skeletons. No, zombies. Okay, you get enough of these guys together, and not only is it extremely loud, but they can walk in because of the crush from the back. So I open that door up, and they start trying to get in at it, and then there, that little guy got pushed in. Unfortunately, there is a bit of a problem with this, insofar that villagers have a bit of trouble pathing through these doors as well. No, wait. Difficulty. That's the one. Alright. So now we've got all these villagers. And they're going to have a little bit of trouble getting out. They're all nitwits, aren't they? Yeah, eventually they can figure it out if they're not completely slammed up against it. Come on, you guys. Out. Alright. That guy's through. Alright. There we go. So, now these villagers are going to have a bit of trouble getting through it, but I've, in my experimentation, have found that eventually they will get in. Arg. Got to remember to do that. So, now they're going to panic and start running around. They should go inside. Nope, nothing. Oh well, I guess that doesn't work, but still, door thing. It's interesting. So, that is my, showing off of a little bit of a pathfinding exploit. And, my friend Kalle King Kong from over in Norway, just gave me the idea of calling it the Gandalf Door, because you shall not pass through this unless you're a player. So anyway, I've got links to my Patreon and my Twitch over in the description, or down in the description, or wherever they put the description these days. If you like my work, you can help support my ability to get fast internet and eventually do computer upgrades by giving some disposable income that doesn't go towards rent or car repairs. Or food, I suppose. I suppose I should also pay for food, too. That's an important thing. Come on, outside, buddy. No, bad zombie. Oh, darn. And here they come. Oh no, they're going to get me!
Shall not pass!